From grief to growth. The wind howled like a wounded beast, and as the rain lashed against the windows, I found myself trapped in the turmoil of my own thoughts, far more ferocious than the storm outside. Just a week ago, my world had been shattered by a sudden loss, a friend who was more like family to me. Grief wrapped around me like a suffocating fog, leaving me adrift in a sea of sorrow. But as I watched the storm rage on, I came to a startling realization: the fiercest battles are not fought against the elements but within the chambers of the heart and mind. Determined not to let the darkness consume me, I turned to the simple practice of writing down 3 things I was grateful for each day, no matter how small. At first, it felt trivial, almost forced, but slowly, the act of acknowledging slivers of light amidst the gloom began to shift something within me. I reached out to others, sharing stories and memories, finding solace in laughter and tears that flowed freely. The storm within began to subside, not because it vanished, but because I learned to navigate it with newfound resilience. I embraced the chaos around me, recognizing it as a catalyst for growth rather than a harbinger of despair. Like a tree bending under the weight of the wind, I discovered a strength I never knew I possessed, a strength rooted in vulnerability and acceptance. I started volunteering at a local shelter, channeling my pain into purpose, and as I witnessed the strength of those facing their own storms, I felt my heart swell with empathy and understanding. The storm eventually passed, leaving a serene silence in its wake, both outside and within. I learned that true strength is not the absence of fear or pain but the courage to face it head-on and transform it into something beautiful. My journey from tragedy to triumph taught me that while we cannot control the storms that come our way, we can choose how we weather them, turning our greatest trials into our most powerful triumphs.